Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of Legend of Heroes, where we just left off finishing up and turning in our quest for Mayor Claus. And now, we'll be off to handle our next request, where it looks like we'll be helping out the Liberal Media. They've requested to lend a reporter some assistance in getting coverage for a news story. And it needs, apparently they're looking for a skilled guide, so I guess that'll be us then. And it looks like, we'll need to, and the details available will be at from the client at the Hotel Roland. Of course, before we do just that, one thing to mention if no one's noticed, I actually accidentally messed up on the last video. When I ended the video, I forgot to save where I left off right there and close the game. So you can imagine when I look back and say, oh great, and had to go through what we just did all over again. But I didn't do anything different from before, and there wasn't much else to do from what I left off. But now that we gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and check on the board here, see if there's anything new. Let's see, we still have the medical necessities, but we do now have a lost kitten. And it looks like we'll need to find him and to meet the person in question on the Cafe Terrace. And it looks like we have another highway monster to deal with. The lost kitten seems to have a medium term of time for us to do, so I'll probably just go ahead and see what that's about right away, and I'll deal with the other two later on when we, hopefully, just as we're kind of running along, we'll be able to finish this off, since, as you can see, we got quite a bit of time before we need to worry about turning them in. So, and then one last thing to do would be to go over here to the orbital factory and go ahead and open another slot in our orbments. I'll go ahead and focus on Estelle and get her kind of situated, since opening hers up will mean we'll have more elemental combinations we can do or focus on if we want. Since when it comes to quartz, there aren't too many new ones to speak of in the very beginning of the game, but as we continue through, we'll find many different types or better ones as we go. And now who's this person here? I haven't seen her before. Girl with glasses just says, "Wow, how cute is this?" Okay, so maybe she's not important to the story right now. Let's move on and take care of this woman's lost cat, or at least I believe this lost cat. What am I ever to do? I hope those bracers will show up sometime soon, as we're standing right over here, just as she's voicing these thoughts out loud. Did I hear you saying you're looking for a couple of bracers? Yes, that's right. Does this mean that you are they? No, that doesn't sound right at all. It sure does. Even that handsome young man, too? That's right, myself included. Well, well, what a pleasant surprise this is. There certainly seems to be a lot of people with the name Bracer these days. Whatever, this is just part of the story, move on. Yeah, that's most people's reaction. Does this mean that you are a brother and sister or something like that? You know, that's got to be it. When people have the same name, it usually means they're family. Well, I guess that's kind of how it is for us. Estelle, I think this lady has no idea what bracers are. She seems to have mistaken the word bracer for someone's name. You can't be serious. May I ask what you two are whispering to each other about? It'll be a pain to explain all of this. To her, so let's just get along with what she says. I'll try. You seem to be troubled over something, madam. My goodness, for such a cute little dumpling, you catch on quick. Young boys are so considerate. Hey, are you really distressed, or are you just trying to flirt with someone who's way too young for you? Oh, that's right. I am so distressed. My little Ariel? Ariel? Yeah. Hasn't come home. I carelessly dozed off here at the cafe and she vanished. And who is Ariel? Exactly. My little kitten. She's so snuggly wuggly. Oh, and if I might add, it's not just her face that's so cute, it's her personality as well. What's the color of your kitten's fur? Let me think for a moment. Maybe it's like the color of the evening sun in autumn shining down upon a field of wheat. So, it's tannish? I think she's just out running around somewhere, so if you find her, please bring her back. Understood. We'll start by looking for her outdoors. If we find her, we'll come back and report to you. I'll be waiting right here for you. Good luck, Mr. and Mrs. Bracer. I hope I don't run into too many characters like that, but then again, I guess it's just another charm of the story that we get to encounter such a colorful cast of people. No, not over there in the we'll just stick to the town, see if we can find the cat somewhere around here. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Aren't we right there already? Oh, look! Joshua, is that cat? It looks like the one that lady was looking for. I'm certain that's the one. We better hurry and catch it. Yeah, hopefully we can catch it soon. So not over here. Let's try over here. Yeah, pretty much trying to look for this cat. You just have to keep running around until you encounter another cutscene. You know, not one of the better missions for this game, but then what can you do? You know, apparently trying to find a lost cat is another job for a bracer. Not sure how many police officers are looking for cats. Let's see. Okay, is that cat disappeared out of thin air or something? Maybe I should talk to these kids. No. Nothing information. Nothing good there. Nothing good here. I should stop trying to go that way. Okay. Look! It's that cat again! Get back here! This is just like the back at the Purcell farm. Like back at the Purcell farm, yeah. It seems like we're doing a lot of chasing these days. Yeah, this chasing around is a bit ridiculous. You know, I go one route and then all of a sudden, oh, here we go. It's hard to know when I actually hit the spot when something happens. There! That cat again! Estelle, wait a minute. Maybe that kitten is trying to... Oh no, it's getting away! And went towards the chapel. Here we go again. Off we go. At least we know where it went this time. Mwahaha! There's nowhere left to run, little kitty. It's time to be caught. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my cats would do that too if I laugh maniacally. Okay, who's this? Well, at least she noticed it too. See, here we are up on the balcony. Be a good kitty and surrender. Stay right there, like that, and... Estelle, don't corner her like that. What do you tend to tell her owner if she takes a dive off the terrace? I know that, but it's not like there's any other way to catch her. Come on, Ariel. That's right, this way. I'm sorry the big bad Estelle scared you like that. Jerk. Come on, let's get back and see your owner. Aww, you even got a nice cat meow too. That's a good girl, Ariel. That's alright, let's go. Your owner's waiting for you. Oh good, we didn't have to run back. And that's pretty much everything that's happened. I'm pretty sure that Ariel was on her way back to see you from the beginning. Each time we saw her, she had been walking towards the cafe. Now that you mention it, that does seem like what happened. There's a chance that because of us, she ended up coming back this late. Oh, don't be silly. You two brought her back safe and sound. I'm really grateful to the both of you. But especially you, Mr. Bracer. You are just the cat's meow. I'll take that as a compliment. And no, I'm not gonna try voicing the meow since it is getting voiced at least, thanks to our good friends at Namco Famicom. You're blushing, Joshua. I'd sure like to put a collar on you. Then you'd be perfect. I just cringed trying to say that. I apologize, but we're going to need to get back and report to the guild. Have a nice day! See you later! Oh yes, I hope to be seeing you a lot more, Mr. Bracer. And with that out of the way, we are now off to go see Hotel Roland. And talk with the reporter who wants our help. Not in here. Nice bathroom, by the way. Yeah, they do quite a bit of good work with the detail here. Oh look, it's our old friend, the student. Josette. I'm never good with names. And asking for a visit. And would you like some tea? Yeah, she doesn't really have much to say after that little conversation with the mayor. And nothing in here either. I think we need to go talk to the desk clerk. Desk clerk. Ugh. Vernon, I was wondering if I could ask you something. Is it true that the people from the magazine company are staying here? Well, you're certainly right about that. Did you have some business with them? Actually, we're here representing the guild to cooperate with them on getting a story. Really? Is that so? Then I regret to inform you that the both of them are out at the moment. Oh, well, do you know where they went? That reporter fellow said something about heading over to the bar. How about you try asking there? The bar? Got it, thanks. We appreciate the help. And off we go! Even though I think it's actually a cafe, not a bar. But I'm guessing they might serve... Oh, it is a bar, even though it's called a cafe. What the heck was that? And I think this is our guy, or at least from what I remember the last time I played this game. Huh? Who are you kids supposed to be? Are you perhaps the reporter from the Liberal News? That's right, but how do you know that? It's also nice to note that he's apparently known as the Unshaven Man. I like getting the scoop on things, but I hate it when people try and pry into my life. But what business do you have with me? We're here representing the Bracer Guild. We were told that you had requested an escort. Oh, so you finally come, have you? I've been waiting forever for you guys to show up. So, where's Cassius Bright? Well, the thing is, he had another job come up. So, he's not even in Roland. What? I came all the way here so I could get a story on this famous bracer. Crap. What a waste this trip turned out to be. I don't get what you're so disappointed about, but there's no need to get your boxers in a bunch. We've got you covered. I guess I don't have much of a choice. You'll have to do. Wait, what did you just say? Don't get your boxers in a bunch? No, the "we've got you covered" part. What do you mean by that? It's just like Joshua said, we're your representative bracers. Oh, and here's our referral. Hey, this has got to be some kind of bad joke. Are you trying to tell me that you little brats are bracers? Brats? Is that how you're supposed to address a lady? What do you mean, lady? There's nothing sexy about you in that outfit. If you don't like my assessment, then how about slipping into a skirt and acting like all the other girls your age? This clothing is specifically designed for those who wield a staff. This looks like a skirt too. Are you blind? You're such a rude old man. Who are you calling an old man? I'm still in my 20s, damn it. Getting back to business, sir. The fact is that we were dispatched by the guild. I would be more than happy to introduce you to someone else, but I don't know when they'll be free. I can't extend the deadline any longer. I guess I'll have no other alternative. Alright, rejoice, you kids. I'm going to leave this up to you. What a generous old man you are. Easy, Estelle. I'm Joshua, and this here is Estelle. And you are? I'm Niall Burns, ace reporter for the Liberal News. And who knows if I got that right, but I'll just keep with it anyway. Though we won't be working long together, I hope you'll do a good job. It didn't update his name yet. He's still known as the Unshaven Man. That might be a better name than Burns, though. I'll be grateful when this is all over, too. By the way, where is it exactly that you want us to guide you to? The way I see it, you need a trusty guide because you're headed somewhere dangerous, right? Right. My destination is the Esmeralda Tower. I'm sure you've heard of it before. Ha! That's it? Not only have we heard of it, but we were there on a job not that long ago. Well, this may just work out after all. So, what I really want you to do is guide us to the tower roof. I want to get a picture for the magazine. Well, aren't you the thrill seeker? By us, do you mean that someone else is coming along too? Yeah, I got my camera woman with me. She said something about her orbital camera not working right, so she took off to the orbital factory. But she should have been back by now. If you're in a hurry, then wouldn't it be a good idea to head over there now? No doubt you're going to take off to get your story once you meet up with your partner, right? Yes, yeah, that's true. Alright then, let's head straight to the tower once we pick up my partner from the orbital factory. And you've heard the guy, so we're off to the orbital factory. Can you guess who we have to talk to, folks? Wait! Anything but that! I'll do anything you ask, just please give me back my camera. It's worth more to me than my life. This is a problem. What should I do about this, Dad? You're the one who took the job, so you're the one who has to deal with it. Ah, what a great parent. What's all this fuss about? Could this person be... That's her, alright. Hey, Dorothy, how long are you going to keep me waiting? Unshaven Man, you came just at the right time. Yeah, if any of you guys are bothered by me calling him Unshaven Man, I'm not gonna worry about it. Please, help me out here. What did you do this time? Maybe I should just call him Toto instead. You didn't waste all your money, so now you don't have enough for repairs, do you? That's amazing! How did you guess? Are you like a clairvoyant or something? When you do the same thing that many times, even an idiot would know what's going on. Do you know this person? I'm sorry to ask this, but can I get you to pay for the repair costs? Fine, but I'll need you to write it off as a business expense. How much? Let's see. The decorative clock and the repairs together are 2,000 mira. Hold on. I can understand the repairs, but what's the deal with the decorative clock? Well, I was looking around the store while he was doing the repairs, and I saw a pretty clock, and when I picked it up, it broke. But I'm glad we can write it off as a business expense. How wonderful is that? That kind of amount is not going to be covered. Crap. It looks like I'm going to have to pay out of my own pocket and get my money back later. Here's your 2,000 mira. And this is your receipt. This is an unbelievable awkward combination if I've ever seen one. No doubt about that. But the fact that he'll pay out of his pocket for someone means he's probably pretty nice to work under. Sorry to keep you waiting, kids. Had to take care of a little trouble. Who are these kids? Unshaven man. They're the bracers who will be acting as our escorts and guides. They will be taking the place of Cassius Bright, with whom we originally made arrangements. These young kids are... I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you. And I'm Joshua. So it's Estelle and Joshua, is it? You may be young, but you seem reliable. I'm Dorothy... Height? I'll just keep it to Dorothy if they use her name again. Sorry, I'm not very good with... certain pronunciations, and I'd rather not keep attempting to mangle it. I'm the new cameraman for the Liberal News. At the moment, I'm training under Unshaven Man. Why'd I get stuck babysitting this blockhead of a girl? That damn editor-in-chief. Relax, relax. Something good will come out of all of this soon enough. You're one to talk. Never mind. Just forget it. Now that we got everyone together, how about we go and get our story? Our destination is the Asmela's Tower, right? Alright, let's go. Right on. Yeah, before we continue, I'll go ahead and add the ornament slot we just opened and put something in it. Let's see. I'll go ahead and put MP2 for now. There isn't any particular combination, and at least with this we'll get another ability along with the airstrike, and we'll be able to prevent enemy arts with a 50% success rate. You know, if we put in evade as well, we'll also get aerial, which actually would be pretty nice. But since we're still dealing with a few more plant minions, I'll keep the attack 1 for now, just so we can have firebolt. And off we go to the Malgel Tower, or to the Asmela Tower through the Malgel Trail. Gotta kind of remember these sometimes. And of course we'll still deal with the random encounter, and as you can see, the camera woman can actually help out sometimes apparently. But you don't expect them to attack, and make sure you don't let them get hurt. But with how powerful we should be at this point of the game, we shouldn't have too much to worry about for now. And we can avoid most of the fights. The only ones we have to worry about are the bugs that'll ram into us. Not this way. But yeah, so for this quest, it shouldn't be too difficult. We will be encountering plenty of new monsters in the tower. Oh, here's a treasure chest looks like we missed. And what do we have to hear from this time? This chest is empty. I wonder whose fault that is. They do a pretty good job trying to keep things interesting with these chests at least. You know, it's nice kind of giving that extra touch of comedy or lightheartedness to the game. You don't really expect that from many other games that, you know, give the chest something to say. I guess it's probably one of those crazy ideas people might have about, hey, let's think of a way to make treasure chests more interesting than just reward you with a random item that you may or may not need to use. You know, and I like the little touches like that. It keeps things interesting. It's probably one of the reasons why I've enjoyed the game, along with its fairly well done script. You know, the dialogue is definitely one of the stronger aspects of this game compared to others. I still remember, let me think, you know, just some of the weird or cringeworthy dialogue you might hear in some games. I sadly can't think of any right now, off the top of my head, but then I think I remember Mass Effect might have had a few weird lines here and there. Let's see. Here we go, back to the Esmella Tower. And I'm still not sure if I'm saying that right. Wow! This tower is really tall! I wonder how many floors it has. The last time we were here, we only made it up as far as the second floor. But judging from the scale, I would say it probably has about 5 or 6. There should be about 5. At least that's what it said in a book at home. It was investigated some time ago, but it looks like it was abandoned after that. That reminds me, it seems like there are a number of other towers like this in Libero. That's correct. There are towers similar to this one in the Bose, Ruin, and Zuis regions. They all seem to have been built around the time that the Libero Kingdom was founded. Is that so? I think I'm starting to feel like feel the history already. My job this time is to uncover the truth about them. Dorothy, give me a few long-angle shots of this place. Sure. Here we go. Amazing. Is a photographer's personality supposed to change by taking a camera in their hands like that? She certainly looks like a pro. And she fell asleep. And look at all these cute little animations just to indicate what, you know, everyone else is feeling. Ow! That really hurts, unshaven man. This happens every time you try to take a picture like that. Quit trying to act professional and just get me a shot using your usual style. I guess I shouldn't try to tone down my style just to look good. Well, I guess I'll have to do it in my own way. Oh, looking good, looking good! Now that's what I call sexy and cute. Here we go, say cheese! I don't get it. Why is she doing that when she's not taking photos of a person? Somehow it seems natural for her. She says that she can see the expression of the scenery, whatever that's supposed to mean. And believe it or not, she takes some pretty breathtaking pictures acting all ridiculous like that. I guess it could be considered a type of genius. The kind that's borderline insane, though. Wow. People are sure never what they seem to be. Okay, I'm all done here. Alright then, let's get inside. We're headed for the roof. I'm counting on you two greenhorns. You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you. Please, make sure to keep close behind us. Let's see here. Just making sure there isn't any heal points, but we should be alright, hopefully. Since we're level 7 and we have some fairly up-to-date gear on us. Yeah, there isn't too much exploration, at least as we saw in the first two, but it's always good to check things out. And let's see, first new enemy. Let's see, we got here a coral shell, a gregarious marine monster in old ruins, but fairly harmless, but dangerous in groups. And it's severely weak to fire, but he's also good against wind too. Let's see. We'll go ahead and give him a regular attack, see what that does. That does pretty good damage, actually. It looks like I won't have to rely on my arts for too much. So I'll just save that up for now, just in case. Well, it looks like we're also fast enough, so we got most of the turns we needed to take care of these guys. Of course, that won't always be a case, so, you know, but it's very nice. The turbo mode will allow us to just skip through most of this when they're just regular enemies. But I might do a little bit of grinding here and there. Let's see. And looks like there aren't any treasures around. Just these couple monsters we're dealing with right now. So, nothing too much to worry about if you got into level 7 at least. Still a good idea not to, usually once you get below 100 you should start worrying. Now, at least, I think I plan for this video to at least try and get to the top of the tower before ending it there. But let's see, we got another new monster here, the Fly Skipper. Looks like nothing big in terms of elemental damage. A lumber monster living underground, leeches HP from its prey, strong against wind attacks. Good to know. It looks like we can just take care of him with a few good attacks. And he doesn't give much in terms of experience, so we'll probably just avoid him most of the time. And just be happy we can find these guys. And also be happy that we're doing enough damage. And that they aren't too bad. But I may want to heal up and not too long here. That's that for there. And we just got leveled up, so no worries about having to heal ourselves now.
Alright, we're good to go.
See another one. I really do like that the people who help port this actually still do some work every now and then to keep these games updated. I remember some other games I had played before no longer work for various reasons. Probably because of some of the Windows updates when, you know, with any of my games I have working on Steam. And so it's really annoying to try and start up a game that I want to play and then not being able to play it anymore. But here it is, a few, you know, I think almost a year or two since I got this game, and it's still working just fine. Yeah, let's see. Oh, another Fly Skipper. And plenty of other little guys too. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the Palm. Dashly Fluff has the ability to steal a minuscule amount of EP. Yeah, that's annoying too. So, it's always a good thing to take care of them right away. And it's nice that the camera one tries to help out, but yeah, she's a bit too vulnerable to their attacks. So it's good to take care of these with the whole stealing HP thing. And I'll just go ahead and make use of one of their CP attacks to take care of this guy right away before he causes any more trouble. Of course, you normally try wanting to save these as much as you can for any hard battles or boss fights. But, you know, if you're ever in a tight spot, they're nice to use as well. And you can always build them up as long as you attack and take damage. And here's our treasure chest.
Right, we're good to go.
Another tear bomb, always helpful. And you already got to the treasure, don't be greedy. Always good to have a little chuckle here and there. Some of them are a bit, you know, funnier than others, of course. And another one to take on and kill right here. You know, I don't think we shouldn't have any too big of trouble trying to level up, but it's always good to get a few in before continuing on in any dungeon. And with the turbo mode, you know, it always goes by a lot faster. But yeah, so another treasure chest. Ooh, nice. Knitted shoes. We should probably check to see, and you already took everything, and it had to offer. What more do you want? That's so true. Let's see, equip. Let's check Estelle. Just simply light and tough. So, gives more movement and more defense, so always good reason to equip him. Another fly trapper, or fly skipper. Yeah, let's take care of these fairly quick. Let's see here. Yeah, I get, for the most part when it comes to this game, when I played it, I think it was about 6 years now. Yeah, I was playing it on my PSP, so I was pretty much just playing it whenever I needed to or wanted to at the time. Of course, having it to play on a monitor with a nice computer screen here is really nice for the added details. And the character models are fairly nice if simplistic of the time. Of course, the game itself did come out back in the, I think, year 2004. So, I still look at these models and I'm reminded of Harvest Moon 64 actually. Of course, I think the looks a lot nicer on here, but then again, it's the future now. Potluck in a shell. Oh, that's I think a fairly nice item, menu item we can eat. I would ask yourself for how long that potluck has been in this chest, and if you feel lucky. Yeah, one of those things we all forget about, isn't it? Like, how long has that chicken been in the wall for? Or why is that chicken in the wall for anyway? But let's go ahead and, let's see, heal up our friend here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it cures KO, so definitely keep an eye on this item here, and if you can, make as much whenever because whenever you need a cure KO heal, and you don't want to rely on expensive reviving bombs, potluck in a shell is what you go for. But actually, I'll just go ahead and use one of my Orbment arts and just heal, since we just got most of our EP back. And another fly skipper. Sadly, we can't always avoid them, but as I said, Turbo Mode is very, very nice. I congratulate and I'm thankful for the programmers who take care of keeping this game up to date, and even decided to add in a new feature. This is getting kind of annoying. How many enemies there are around? Let's just kill him right away. Let's go ahead and heal her so she doesn't get killed. Yeah, we'll need to save those two before someone kills them, won't we? See, these guys any weak to... Yeah, so I'm good for now. I'll go ahead and target this one here to take care of it. But I also figure when you, oh good, he decided to forget the cameraman and the reporter guy and go after him instead. But he's also getting low on life now too, so I'll want to make him heal and of course take care of this right now.
Let's do this!
Take care of the pawns next. They're fairly easy. I'm hoping that would have taken care of it. Yeah, and just go ahead and heal just in case. Well, yeah, pretty much that's the advantage to using tier over the items as well, is, you're able to actually target anyone on the field, so no matter their distance, you can heal them, save them from getting killed. Ah, damn it. Well, and that's what happens when you let your NPCs die on you. But thankfully, instead of having to play through everything we just did, since I hadn't saved beforehand, we can now just take care of these guys again. And, you know, I'll put a focus on taking care of them right now. So, take care of these two first, since there's quite a few of them and they keep healing themselves. Oh yeah, I guess, let's see. I guess I would, I guess the question I can ask all of you guys is, what do you guys think of the title, Legend of Heroes? You know, pretty much it's actually been a name used for quite a few games in the series from what I've heard. There's actually another one called The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. And, so how do you feel about companies reusing names that, you know, apparently just kind of they're using blatantly like that and just simply using a subtitle under it? You know, we have Final Fantasy numbered, you know, the tales of whatever continent or story they're trying to tell. You know, overall, I don't mind the names most of the time, in my opinion at least. But, you know, I guess what I do find funny is the subtitle they gave this name, The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I'll let you guys ponder over that for example, and I'll give a hint as to what I'm talking about as we get closer to the top of the tower in the video. But yeah, so, you know, a lot of the different serve names, I can understand that at least some of them are very interesting names, like there's Tales of Symphonia, favorite of mine actually, first one I played in the series. But then there's Tales of Sinistra, or Sinestra. Never quite understood that one. I actually found a website doing a contest.
We're good to go.
If you made the most interesting name you could think of for Zestra as an ad campaign, you actually won the game as a prize. There was actually a few that were I think using the Zest soap as a way of doing that. But, and then of course there are more simple names like the Tales of Abyss. Or, let's see, what other franchises are there that have long-running names? Looks like the treasure chest I'm trying to get to is over through another... Oh, here we go, we're actually at the top right now. So it looks like I'll have to find another path to get there. Wow, it's bright up here. It looks like we finally made it to the rooftop. Wow, would you look at that beautiful scenery? Now this is something else. It looks like we'll be able to get a better shot than I had originally anticipated. And that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly. It looks like a giant Orbment-operated cauldron, if you ask me. According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device, although nobody seems to know what exactly it's used for. Hey Joshua, do you know something like this was up here? Joshua? It's no use hiding. I think it would be wise to come out where we can see you. Huh? Please, don't hurt me. Oh, come out already. I'm coming out right now. Who is this guy? So, somebody arrived before we did, huh? What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua. And you are? I apologize. Please forgive me, Speckled Man, as he is now known to us right now. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Please, spare my life. Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you? And we got to see, you know, that she showed off her emblem to the guy. Wait, isn't that the Bracer Guilds? So, you're trying to tell me that you're Bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua. And we're here as reporters from the Liberal News. We're having these two provide our escort so we can get coverage on the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Please, just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all. Look who's talking. You seem like quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly? I apologize for my belated introduction. My name is Alba, and I am an archaeologist. Professor Alba. I came to investigate the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilizations. All alone, I'm surprised you made it up here in one piece. Somewhat, but actually I'm grown accustomed to investigating ruins like these. You see, I got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You are one crazy scholar, if you ask me. However, being an archaeologist would mean that you're familiar with the tower's origin, right? Well, more than the average person anyway. But since I have only just begun my investigation, there are still a lot of things I don't know myself. That's fine, but if there's anything interesting you could tell us about this place, it'll be used for an article. Let's see. Has everyone heard of the Septerons before? I think Father Divine maybe said something about that before. You mean the 7 treasures endowed with powers and bestowed upon the ancient by, you know, Adios, right? That's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems these ancients ruled the earth, seas, and skies using the power of these treasures. It has also been written that they were even unable to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 1,200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, these Septerons were also lost. That is the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septean Church. But what does that have to do with this tower? Part of the legend states that one of these Septerons slumbered somewhere within Liberal. In its name, the Arula. What a weird name. The Arula? Arulo? I think that sounds right. The word certainly has a strange ring to it. If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of Liberal. So I came out to investigate. Aw, what an inspiring story! It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity, right? This is splendid! I am overjoyed that there is someone else who understands the way I feel. So, did you find any of those clues you were looking for? I'm still working on that part. But if I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something. I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you've told me, I'm sorry to say it won't fly as an article. I see. That's extremely disappointing to hear. I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the articles you write. That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's the policy of the Liberal News to verify our information. That aside, let's get what we came here for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several I can't seem to talk today. Panorama shots of the Roland region. Everything else I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and get me some good pictures. As we notice the change in music to being more lighthearted and smooth. Understood. Your apprentice Dorothy Hatz is ready for action. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Hatz. And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These two kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts. Something about the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment. If it's alright with you to have me along, then that's far more than I could ask for. Then I guess it's decided. So how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots? This is definitely fairly normal for most of the game with how long some of these cutscenes will play out. But, you know, they're all part of the story. Wow, this view is great from here. From this height, I can see all of Roland. With scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's wrong? You look a little pale. I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I just started feeling a little woozy. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, I think I'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself? But broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest that you can tell me about it later, alright? Sometimes she can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll just have a look around. But if you start feeling any worse, let me know, okay? Sure. Alright, well this video's gone on pretty long, so I'll just end it here for now. Join us next time as I go talk to a few of our friends here and then find our way back down from this tower. Until then, see you next time.